Which Genshin Impact character deserves to have the 5-star status, in my opinion? First on the list is Ningguang. Ningguang holds the prestigious title of being the leader of Liyue, signifying her position as one of the key figures in the City of Contracts. As the head of the nation, she is responsible for governing the city, overseeing its commerce, and making crucial decisions that shape Liyue's future. Her high-ranking role and considerable influence within the community are deserving of a 5-star rating, in my opinion. She is basically in the same status as Jean, arguably even more so, as Jean is only the acting grandmaster. So how is Jean a 5-star character, but not her? Even Ningguang's secretaries are considered 5 stars. Not just that, but she played a very big role in the Archon quest, and had one of the biggest impacts in the story. She sacrificed her Jade Chamber, one of her biggest prized possessions, all for the sake of Liyue, and it was the reason they won. Her having this big climax at the end of the story made me think she was a 5-star when I first played the game. Later on, it also showed how powerful she is lore-wise during their second battle, and the skills she has shown in the cutscene are just so impressive, glamorous, and just simply amazing, easily beating the times when other characters showcase their power. Personality-wise, it shows a character with layers of complexity. Despite her grand ambitions and ruthless pursuit of progress, she genuinely cares for her people, and it works tirelessly to improve their lives. Her altruistic side is evident in her efforts to use her wealth and influence for the betterment of Liyue citizens. This dichotomy in her personality adds depth and intrigue to her character. My second pick is Karya. Karya's backstory is shrouded in mystery, making him an intriguing character to explore. He hails from Canria, a fallen kingdom, and carries the blood of both Mondstadt and Canria. This unique heritage could be further expanded upon in his character story quest and future Archon quests, revealing a deep and thought-provoking lore. This very interesting backstory, in my opinion, would be too much effort and potential for just a 4-star character. That is why I believe he will have a 5-star counterpart in the future. It's not too hard to think so, because after all, Hoyo has done it with their other games. Karya's interactions with other characters in Genshin add layers to his personality and backstory as well. He's dynamic with Diluc, the Dark Knight hero, is particularly noteworthy, being brothers. They canonically have fought before, which ended in a stalemate, so Karya's power level shouldn't be an issue here. His loyalty to Mondstadt and his desire to protect his homeland often clash with his past and hidden motives. I could see an arc in the future where he grows as a person and can finally make a decision on which nation to choose that he won't end up, hopefully, regretting in the future. His lore is just so fascinating and easily one of the most intriguing ones. That is why I added him on this list. For my next pick, it's Kujo Sarah. Sarah hails from the prestigious Kujo clan, known for their unwavering loyalty to the Electro Archon, Raiden Shogun. As a general of the Shogun's forces, she holds a high position within the Inazuma hierarchy. I think she would be on par with Ayato or Ayaka in terms of status, so she isn't lacking in that aspect. Her being not human, and being adopted by a noble clan when she was young, adds so much depth to her character, reflecting the weight of her responsibilities and the caliber of her loyalty. One of the big reasons why she's here is that she has defeated 2 prominent figures in Inazuma. One was Beidou, during the Vision Hunt Decree, a 5-star character. So, her not being powerful enough shouldn't be a problem too. The other is Kazuha's friend, after losing the important duel. This was such a big event in the story of Inazuma, but this piece of information gets easily overlooked, even by the other characters. She also played a big part in the Archon quest, being an antagonist at one point, so she definitely has an impact in the story. Although other than the main story, she doesn't do much, even in the times she was featured in events. She is easily one of the most overlooked characters, but her interesting backstory and internal conflicts regarding the Shogun make me think she deserves a little bit more praise than she gets. Up next is Beidou. Beidou's lore reveals her heroic deeds as the uncrowned lord of the ocean. She defeated a massive sea serpent Leviathan that terrorized the coasts, albeit with her crew, but still it is a feat that cemented her as a legendary figure in the nation of Liyue. And to think, she did all of that, without even receiving her vision yet. She even earned the respect of the Conqueror of Demons, Xiao, a well-respected adeptus, because of it. Such incredible acts of bravery and strength are typical for 5-star characters in Genshin Impact, and Beidou's accomplishments make her an excellent candidate for this distinction. Beidou in the story showcases her exceptional leadership skills and charismatic personality. She captains her own crew, the Crux Fleet, and her ability to inspire and command the respect of her crew members is unparalleled. Beidou's personality of having natural charisma and magnetic presence make her a standout character among the playable cast. In the story, she informed the group of the existence of another powerful sea creature, and was a big contributor to their victory against it. To add to her accomplishments, although not as impressive as beating the sea monsters, is that Beidou has defeated Ningguang at chess twice. The important part is not so much that she did win Ningguang's money, but more that she dared to. And finally, my last and most surprising pick is Razor. I know Razor is a weird choice, and I'm a little biased because I love him, but hear me out. He is definitely just a 4-star currently, but if the game were to ever do a time skip, I can imagine an adult Razor being a 5-star. He has an extremely powerful roster of mentors. He is trained by the spirit of Andreas, a god of Mondstadt, that fought during the Archon War. Varka, the Grand Master of Mondstadt, and is one of the strongest fighters in the nation. And Lisa, a powerful mage, that was one of the best students in the Sumeru Academia. If he were to grow up being taught by them, I can definitely see him being powerful in the future. Perhaps Rosaria would also give him advice, as he sees him as family, and she is absolutely no slouch in combat either. Razor's story and background make him stand out among other characters in the game. He is an orphan who grew up in the wilderness, being raised by wolves. This alone sets him apart from the majority of characters in Genshin Impact. His struggle to find his place in the world and reconcile with his dual nature, as part human, part wolf, is quite intriguing, and adds a layer of complexity to his personality. I agree that he is only a 4-star right now, but a future version of Razor has so much potential to be a 5-star, that I added him to the list. That is all of the characters that I personally believe should have gotten the 5-star status. Do you agree with my list, or perhaps you want to see other 4-star characters become a 5-star? Comment down below on what you think. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Thank you all so much for watching. Give a like if you ended up enjoying this video, and subscribe to be notified of my future videos. Bye.